Be careful. You are involved in something serious. My dear child, if you believe in angels, please start watching this video and watch it all the way through. The angels say to remain quiet now, as they need your full attention. There is something you have not yet seen, and they are about to show it to you, not to cause you worry, but to prepare you. Be careful. Someone you care about is facing a serious illness. This is not just about their physical health, but also about their soul. You have already sensed something is wrong. You feel a heaviness you cannot put into words. I am naming it for you now because I do not want you to miss what I am doing. You must focus. They may not mention this. They may not appear to be in pain. But deep inside, there is a storm. Their hearts are being crushed by pain that has been buried for too long. They have been smiling for the world while crying in secret. And their bodies are beginning to bear the weight of what they have endured. They feel the pain of their souls is too much to bear. You may wonder why I am revealing all this to you now. It is because I have chosen you to intervene. I have chosen you to fill this crack. I have chosen you to love them, even if they cannot express it in words. They do not need judgment. They do not need pressure. They need to exist. They need peace. They need someone who can see the root cause behind the symptoms. Because this disease did not begin in the body, it began in the heart, grew within the soul, and now echoes in the bones. But healing is still possible. Recovery is still possible. And I have placed you by their side for a reason. This is not your burden, it is your mission. I am not calling you to fix them. I am calling you to walk alongside them. Pray for them. Speak with love, live life when they feel silence. Believe for them when they stop believing in themselves. I see that you are also weary. I see that you have taken on too much and feel that taking on more is unfair. But I assure you, this is not just about them. I am using this moment to shape you. I am deepening your love. I am softening your hearts. I am teaching you what it means to carry a person with your spirit, not just with your flesh. You have been seeking more purpose, more clarity, more strength. And now I am showing you the starting point of all of this. The starting point is mercy. The starting point is mercy. The starting point is awareness. The starting point is kneeling beside those who cannot stand. Do not overlook the sacred hidden in vulnerability. Do not despise the holiness hidden in sickness, that I am still performing miracles in ordinary moments. I am still bringing resurrection through the whispers of the night, acts of kindness, and silent prayers. The Lord has also spoken to you. You do not need to shout to change things. You only need to be present. You do not need to shout to change things. I am not asking you to do everything. I am asking you to remain faithful to the small things. I will complete the rest. They do not always know how to seek help, that I have seen their feelings. Their pride may mask their pain. Their history may suppress their cries. Their history may suppress their cries. But I have given you eyes that see beyond appearances. You have noticed the subtle changes, the moments when their energy dissipates, the moments when their voices falter, the moments when their words and actions do not align. These are signals. These are warnings. Do not ignore them. Do not wait for evidence, for I have already quietly revealed the truth to you. This is not to instill fear, but to keep you focused. I tell you again, be cautious. For this is sacred ground. This is the moment when your love transforms into healing. Your sensitivity will become strength. Your presence is strength. Your prayers will become the gateway through which my light penetrates their darkness. They may never speak these words aloud, but they are clinging to life by a thread, and your presence is part of those threads. Do not grow weary in doing good. I am watching how you love. I am listening to your words. Do not be afraid. Listen to your thoughts. You can do it. This practice can become a part of you. Do not lose yourself. I am recording every way you show up, not for your reward, but because these moments bring joy to heaven. Finally, I am revealing what has been hidden, not only in them but also in you. Because this situation is not just about their illness. It is about your insight. It is about awakening the gift I have placed within you, the ability to perceive the spiritual reality behind the physical reality. You have always known that you are different. You have always felt things that others cannot perceive. That is not your imagination. That is your anointing. You are the watchers. You are the watchers. You are the one who can see beyond the surface. And this is your training ground. You deeply feel the cause of their pain because their tears echo in your spirit, even when they have not spoken. I have connected your hearts to this season. I am letting you feel what I feel for them so that you may know what I feel for you. When they are hurt, how I weep. When I long to heal them, how I long. When they run away, how I chase after them. That I want to love them through you. I want to comfort them through your words, touch them through your kindness, and heal them through your prayers. Are you willing? Will you be faithful? The disease they face is not the end. It is a turning point. It is where healing begins, not just physically, but spiritually. They are being torn apart so that I can rebuild them. They are being broken so that I can enter the places where they once blocked me. Pain creates space for you. It is a place of presence. Suffering makes room for obedience. And in this vulnerability, I will do the deep work. But they need someone to be there with them, not a controller, not a questioner, but simply someone who stays. You have this strength. You have this patience. I have seen it in you, even when you didn't see it yourself. I have witnessed how you love the wounded, how you care for the neglected, how you carry burdens you have never spoken of. I am proud of you, even when you think you have failed. I am with you, even when you feel empty. I am using you, even when you feel unworthy. That I am with you, even when you feel unworthy. If you wish to donate or express gratitude, you can donate up to $100 as a super thank you. Now is the time to draw near, not to retreat. Now is the time to pray more deeply, not to overthink. Believe in your spirit. Believe in everything I have shown you in dreams, in quiet prompts, in restless nights. You are not wrong. You are not delusional. That I have been trying to communicate with you. And now, I am confirming all of this. This illness is real. But healing is also real. This is not punishment. This is a path. This is not a curse. This is a call to enter into a deeper intimacy, with them, with yourself, with me. Do not be afraid. You are not alone. I will give you the strength to get through this journey. I will give you the words to speak. I will hold your hand, even as you hold theirs. You are not responsible for the outcome. You are only responsible for surrender. Be present. Love well. Pray. Believe. I will do the rest. I am the healer. I am the restorer. I am the God who brings all things to life. My dear child, listen, for the heavens are not silent to you, the air around you echoes with whispers not of this world, and the ground beneath your feet holds wisdom that only the Spirit can understand. I have been waiting there, cloaked in silence, veiled in mystery, speaking only to those who dare to seek me beyond what the eyes can see and the ears can hear. You have been calling out for answers. You have been sensing a shift in the wind, a feeling that cannot be explained by reason. You have noticed the repeated delays, the hollow echoes in conversations, and the subtle tightening in your heart when certain names are mentioned. Do not ignore what your soul knows. It is I who have planted this knowledge within you. You have been asking me about someone close to you, someone whose footsteps linger in your thoughts and who is with you. Someone who smiles but whose eyes are growing dim. That I have heard your questions. Now, my child, I must speak plainly. That person is facing a serious illness, and you must pay attention to them. This is not a temporary discomfort. This is not something that time will erase or sleep will restore. Something deeper is taking root within them, hidden beneath their laughter, hidden behind the masks they wear for others. They are trying to bear it alone, they have not told you everything. But I see all things, and I reveal only the truth that must be revealed. Now, your heart must be awakened to face the truth. You sense their exhaustion. You notice their silence grows longer each night. You notice the medications in their bags, the pills they dismiss as nothing. But you feel it, the subtle sting in your soul when they say, "I'm fine." You know they're not. You must protect them now. This is not just about physical presence. I call you to cover them in prayer, to look into their eyes and truly see them. Ask the questions you've been too afraid to ask. Do not hesitate. Some moments fade away like whispers, precious moments fade away like whispers. But once they flow away with the river of time, they never return. Something is happening inside their bodies that they don't fully understand. It's brought on by the passage of time. It starts with small signs, moments that are overlooked, symptoms that are brushed aside. They try to be strong. They don't want to be a burden. They don't want to burden you. But now, my child, they are losing their strength, and I have chosen you to notice. Those around them are unaware. They do not see the price you pay to get out of bed, to smile, to sit up straight under the weight of their inner struggles. But I see them crying silently behind closed doors. I see them waking up in the night, clutching their stomachs, whispering prayers they dare not speak aloud. This disease tries to make them believe they are alone. But I will not let them continue to be alone, nor will I let you remain ignorant. You were placed by their side not by chance, but by design. I have woven you into their stories because I know they need someone who can see beyond the surface, someone who will listen even when the world has forgotten how to hear. Do not be afraid. This is not the end. But you cannot wait passively. This is your moment to step forward. This is your moment to show the true meaning of love, not just the love of celebration, but the love that endures in mystery, uncertainty, and illness. That is sacred love. That is the love He has given you. You may feel powerless. You may feel lost. You may want to retreat into silence, hoping things will improve without your involvement. But no, I am calling you into the center. I am calling you into the weight of this moment. You will not walk alone. I will walk with you. God says, be careful, not out of fear, but out of awareness. Be gentle. Be alert. Listen more, speak less. Let me speak through your actions, through your steady presence. Healing has its time and its rhythm, and it cannot be forced. Trust my rhythm. Trust my whispers in the night. They will not always tell you how they feel. Their pride and fear have built high walls around their vulnerability. But you hold the key, and it is not in confrontation, but in compassion. Sit with them. Touch their hands. When words fail, offer silence. In silence, you have more power than you know. That I have counted every breath they take. I have watched over every sleepless night and every tear that falls on their pillows. You have been wondering why their names fill your dreams. Why their faces are always in your mind when you wake up. It is because I have planted seeds of urgency in your heart. Yes, my child, sit quietly, for the wind is whispering, and the earth is turning toward you at this very moment. The heavens have been stirred, and the eternal voice is leaning in close. You have not been lost in the noise, nor have you been forgotten by the flow of time. You have been seen. You have been heard. Now, the words echoing from the lips of the Eternal must find you, not as thunder, but as a holy breeze, carrying truths that human voices cannot bear. A cry rose from your home, a silent cry. It never left your lips, yet it broke through the walls of your heart. You have not spoken of it to many, perhaps not even to yourself. But I have heard it. I have seen those nights when your heart sank under the weight of human thought. That I saw you turn away, avoiding others' gazes, hiding your tears, but I counted every single one. Though you felt invisible, you have always been under the Creator's gaze. Now, listen carefully, for I am not speaking in riddles, but in revelation. Calm your heart, breathe, for these words are not only for your mind, but for your soul. The one you cherish, the one you call upon in your prayers, is facing something they have never mentioned. Something that is spreading silently like morning mist. There is a fragility within their bodies that is difficult to perceive with the naked eye, but it is real and growing. You may have noticed it recently, the fatigue in their eyes, the added weight in their movements, and the silence that was once absent. Trust the whisper in your heart. This is not your imagination. You are sensing it. Be careful. Your loved one is in the midst of a serious illness, even though they appear to be holding on strong. They are quietly falling apart in ways they cannot express. They are hiding this from you to protect you, but now is not the time to remain silent. This is the moment of divine revelation. For the light is breaking, and God is finally lifting the veil of darkness, not to shame, but to heal. There is something they dare not tell you. They dare not even admit it to themselves. They fear how you will think of them. They fear how you will see them. They fear becoming a burden, fearing vulnerability, fearing abandonment. But you will not leave them. You have been chosen to walk with them, and only the Heavenly Father knows why. You are stronger than you believe, and I will grant you the grace to walk with them, not in fear, but in divine strength. At this moment, you must focus, not with panic, but with prayer. Do not look with your physical eyes, look with spiritual eyes. Do not ask with your lips, ask with your heart. Let them know they are not alone. Sit with them, speak softly. Observe closely. They may not speak, but they are waiting for someone to see them with unconditional eyes. They long for someone to understand this battle without needing an explanation. I have already embarked on this journey. You will not walk blindly. I will illuminate the path before you, even if it is only one step at a time. You must trust me, more than you have ever trusted me before. I am not a distant observer. I am the breath in the room, the strength in your spines, the whisper and the silence that tells you when to speak and when to be still. You may feel afraid. That is okay. Bring that fear to me. Lay it at my feet, and I will exchange it for wisdom and peace. You should not bear the weight of the outcome. That is my burden. Your job is to be faithful, loving, and attentive. I will handle the rest. Your prayers are more important than you can imagine. Every prayer rises like incense to the throne, and I collect every word. Even your groans, even your sighs, I will transform into words of mercy. Talk to me often. Tell me everything. Do not hide anything. You do not have to pretend to be strong. I already know where your heart trembles. I will meet you there and make you steadfast. Healing is on the horizon, but it will not come in the way you expect. You must let go of your expectations of how things should unfold and allow me to work in my mysterious ways. Healing is not always immediate restoration. Sometimes it begins with revelation. Sometimes it begins with tears. Sometimes it begins with the breaking of a lie that has kept you silent, and the truth is embraced. I know this is hard. I know there have been betrayals in the past, people who left you when you needed them most. But I am not like them. I will never leave you. In this storm, I am not moving away from you, I am moving toward you. I am the hand on your shoulder, the strength in your bones, the warmth in your chest when you feel like you're falling apart. When you feel like you want to break, let me hold you. Let me be the one who stays, not because you need to be better, but because I choose to. There is more you must know. There are many things surrounding this person that must be revealed, not just illness, but relationships, pressures, hidden pain. They are carrying far more than their bodies can bear. Their hearts are weary, and their souls are weighed down by burdens. They are surrounded by those who do not truly understand them. And you are being called at this moment to see with the eyes of love and discern with the eyes of the Holy Spirit. You are not just their partner, you are a sacred intercessor. You have the power to speak words of life and make the impossible possible. You were chosen for this season because you possess something unique: mercy that pierces pride, love that dissolves fear, and grace that does not falter in difficult times. Rely on these. Deep concern for others is not weakness, but a divine strength. You may not understand why all this is happening. You may ask why those who are so loved must walk such a difficult path. But I assure you, everything has meaning. Every tear they shed, every moment of their struggle, every word of your whispered prayers will be collected. I will turn this trial into a testimony. This will not end in despair. Even as the darkness deepens before the light returns, do not lose hope. I am still writing this story. You need patience. Healing may come slowly. Trust is built in waiting. But do not let the slow pace discourage you. Sometimes the deepest miracles are those that unfold quietly, day by day, moment by moment. Stay alert. Draw near. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. I will guide you. When you feel weary, for you will feel weary, I will give you rest. You do not have to bear this alone. I have surrounded you with unseen helpers, sacred messengers, and people who will stand up for you when your strength fails. Let them help you. You were never meant to be a lone warrior. You are part of a sacred team, some visible, some invisible, all sent to guard this space with you. There will be moments when their pain will frighten you. There will be moments when their vulnerability will unsettle you. But this is sacred ground. Do not flee. Stay. I will meet you in the most broken places. I will heal not only their bodies, but your faith as well. I will deepen your trust. I will reveal to you things about the love I have for you that you have never known. Through all of this, you will come to know me in a different way, more deeply, more intimately. And that alone is worth everything. Hold on to me. When emotions surge, confusion rises, and silence falls, do not let go. I am never alone.